Good morning, everyone. It's me, Lady Fatima, all the way from the Gambia, and I hope everybody is doing well today. I come to you today because I was looking at this video by this group, YouTubers. I really like them. Enacted, they kind of tell some stuff. They kind of speak on some stuff that the regular news do not speak on, and I'm not sure if the government even want us to even know about it. But this article or this subject that they spoke about is called Hang On, Klaus Schwab is Getting Away with This. Y'all, this stuff is coming. This is really coming if it's not already here for some entities in the U.S. But first, before I start, go ahead and click the like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button. So that way, anytime when we put videos out, you'll be able to get them and you'll be notified of them. And these videos, y'all, share, please. Share. So that way other people who are trying to get here to Africa, trying to either visit or move, can get some information on what's the topics here in Africa. Okay, so here's the question, and it's a good, valid question. Here's the question that was posed, and I want to pose it to you all as my subscribers. Would you accept the chip for $2,000 monthly? That's the question. If the government was willing to give you $2,000 monthly, would you accept a rice-sized chip in your hand for them to monitor you monthly? Okay, so let me say it this way. From what it sounds like, there's going to be a chip. Now, we've all heard of the mark of the beast. We know it's a form of, it's the beast system. We've all heard of the mark of the beast. And the mark of the beast, some people are saying it's going to be a chip that could go in your hand or either on your forehead. But the chip that they're saying that could go in your hand, it is a rice size chip. They put it in your hand, and this is what you'll use to make your purchases everywhere you go. Now, this rice size chip is already being used. If I remember correctly, I saw an article, it was either in Sweden or it was in Switzerland. It was one of those S countries, the one that start with the letter S. The letter S, yeah. And it was they're already doing it. They're already doing it. So they are almost pretty much a cashless society. They're already doing it. Now, this rice grain size chip, they're saying it's putting it in your hand. And what this is going to do is this is going to, even though you get your $2,000 a month, okay, you get your $2,000 a month, and you could use your $2,000 to go buy your food, make whatever card note you need to make. You could use it for entertainment and just whatever purchases that you want to do. Now, here's the thing though. For every purchase that you make, it's going to be tracked. They're going to know how many candy bars you done purchase. Look, like for me, it would be like how many times I done went to damn Chick-fil-A. I'm just saying, for me. And after a while, it can get to the point that if you go to, like for me, if I go to Chick-fil-A too many doggone times, they can just cut the chip off. They can limit the amount of times you can go to something as simple as Chick-fil-A or any other type of restaurant. Isn't that crazy? So that's crazy. I mean, they're going to pretty much watch everywhere you go. Now, they claim you're not going to be tracked. Come on now. Anytime when you go to any of these stores and you make any kind of purchase with your hand, that's already tracking you. They already know that you've been to the Whole Food store. They already know you went to Walmart. They already know you went to Best Buys or Chick-fil-A. They already know. How can they not be tracking you? That's tracking you. Because most likely you're going to have a certain circle or a certain radius of stores that you're going to visit on a regular. So they're going to know what area you're in. So they're going to be able to track you. Now, also from my understanding, according to this video, they're going to have some kind of tokenization. Some type of tokenization, like it seems like for every electronic type of item, whether you buy a computer, laptop, cell phone, any type of digital type of anything, it's going to have some kind of token ID number on it. And on that token, well, let's see, the token ID number is going to have some kind of it's a digital ID number. So say, for example, they were saying, if you have your laptop and you decide you want to go on vacation and you're going somewhere and you're at the airport, that laptop have to have some kind of tokenization digital ID number on it. And if you don't have that, they could take it from you. So this thing is getting deep. This thing is really getting deep. And then to think that if you get this chip and they get to control the food and everything else you get to buy, have y'all thought about this? Each month, and China is already doing this, each month that you get this money, what if this money expires? China is already doing this, y'all. What if your money expires? What if it expires each month? Like if you get $2,000, if you don't spend $2,000 within that month, the next month, there's no rolling over. There's no rolling this money over. So China has already set up that there's no savings account. There's no savings account, meaning you really can't save money. See, this thing is so crazy. Y'all have to do your research on it. But they're making it sound like there's no savings account. You get $2,000 a month, and if you don't spend $2,000, it disappears. It expires. Wow. So this is getting crazy, y'all. This is coming. This is actually coming. And they said they're going to start it off with like maybe some apps in our phones. That doesn't surprise me. They're going to start off with apps on the phones. And then they'll go from an app in the phone to they're going to entice you to pretty much come and get a chip in your hand. No difference than when they came and enticed people to get you know what? You remember. I remember when it was a donut shop. I can't remember if it was a couple of them out there, but it was one of the donut companies. And you know we love some donuts. They entice people to go get the you know what I mean, the lollipop. As Mateo Ministries will mention that. They will go get you, if you go get the lollipop, you bring your little sticker back. You bring it to the company and you can get a free jelly donut. That's so sad. That you will risk your life and how your body may react to the lollipop for a damn donut. Well, that's what's going to happen again. They're going to entice everybody to go get these chips in your hand. And remember, the chip is going to be controlled by, I'm assuming, the Fed, which will control the CBDC, which is the central bank digital currency, which controls what you purchase, which probably it also control what region or what area you make your purchases. UK is already going through that. Y'all need to look this up. This is really, really interesting. Not sure how it's going to be affected on Africa or even South America. I'm not even sure how it's going to be affected on some of these other countries, but I do know it's coming to the U.S. It's already in parts of Europe. It's definitely in like either Sweden or Switzerland. I cannot remember. It's one of those countries. It's already there. They already started it. It's already there. I saw a YouTube video on it. It's already there. So they're going to bring it to the U.S. So my question is going to be to you. and I'll end it right here. My question is going to be to you. Would you accept the chip for $2,000 monthly, knowing that it's the beast system? Would you accept it? And it's already written in the Bible. Y'all already know it's in there. Book of Revelation. It's going to be the beast system that's going to rise up. Because we know that the dollar is being de-dollarized, especially here in many parts of Africa. They're done. Because it's just, we already know who benefits off of that. So they got to come up with something else to be able to control you, control the people. So I think it's interesting. So tell me, would you accept the chip if you get $2,000 monthly? Interesting thought. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. And I'll leave the link to the video where I got this from down in the details. So that way you could take a look at it as well. Okay? So y'all, be blessed. Fatima out. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button so that way you could be notified of our upcoming videos.